Give him praise in the highest praise. Give him praise, give him praise in the highest. He is worthy. He is worthy of all of the praise. Yes, he is worthy of all of the praise. Remember those walls that we called sin and shame? They were like prisons that we couldn't escape. But he came and he died and he rose. Those walls are rubble now. Remember those giants we called death and grave? They were like mountains that stood in our way. But he came and he died and he rose. Those giants are dead now. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross and beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. Remember that fear that took our breath away. Faith so weak that we could barely pray. But he heard every word, every whisper. And now those altars in the wilderness tell the story of his faithfulness. Never once did he fail, and he never will. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. Before the cross and beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. Who pulled me out of that pit? He did, he did. Who paid for all of our sin? Nobody but Jesus. Who pulled me out of that pit? He did, he did. Who paid for all of our sin? Nobody but Jesus. Who rescued me from that grave? Yahweh, Yahweh. Who gets the glory and praise? Nobody but Jesus. Who rescued me from that grave? Yahweh, Yahweh. Who gets the glory and praise? Nobody but him. This is our God, this is who he is. He loves us. This is our God, this is what he does. He saves us. He bore the cross and beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. Bore the cross and beat the grave. Let heaven and earth proclaim. This is our God, King Jesus. We worship a good God. It's so good to be together and worshiping and praising our King. This next song is one of my favorite worship songs. And one of the parts of the song goes, "When I doubt it, Lord, remind me, I'm wonderfully made. You're an artist and a potter. I'm the canvas and the clay." I just love how beautiful that is, of a reminder of who we are and who God is. He's the artist. He's the creator. He's the potter. We're the clay to be molded and shaped by him. We're his artistry, his work. And it's our job this morning to respond and to worship him, to praise him, to give him glory, our creator, our king, our potter, our artist, our father. Let's worship. Took a breath. When I doubted, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made. You're an artist and a potter. I'm the canvas and the clay. You make all things work together for my future and for together for your glory and for your name. There's a healing light just beyond the clouds. Though I've walked through fire, I see clearly now. When I doubt it, Lord, remind me I'm wonderfully made. You're an artist and a potter. I'm the canvas and the clay. I know nothing has been wasted, no failure or mistake. You're an artist and a potter. I'm the canvas and the clay. You make all things work you are for me, who can be against me? Jesus, there's nothing impossible for you. When all I see are the ashes, you see the beauty you got. When all I see is the cross, God, you see the empty tomb. So when I fight on my knees, with my head lifted high, oh, the battle belongs to you. Every fear I lay at your feet, I'll sing through the night. Oh, the battle belongs to you. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. Almighty fortress, you go before us. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. You shine in the shadow, you win every battle. Nothing can stand against the power of our God. So when I fight on my knees, with my hands lifted high, oh, the battle belongs to you. Every fear I lay at your feet, I'll sing through the night. Oh, the battle belongs to you. Oh, the battle belongs to you.
Awesome and wonderful. Thank you for leading us this morning, team. We appreciate you. Good morning, church family. How are ya? Good morning. Hey, we're celebrating Friendsgiving today, and we're about to roll into Thanksgiving week. So before you sit down, we're gonna prime the pump a little bit. Let someone around you know something you're grateful for today, and then we'll get rolling. So go ahead and greet somebody. Show them what you're grateful for, and then we'll go. All right. A little bit of a drizzly, damp morning, huh? All right, but you know what? We dry. We can drip dry, or we can just sit here and evaporate the moisture off, whichever way you do it. It's going to be a great morning. We're super excited. Couple quick things. You're going to start seeing, some of you have already broken the Thanksgiving rule and put up Christmas decorations. Right? Yes. And you're proud about it, and you like to tell people too. We know. But I'm sure after Thanksgiving, we'll see and hear more and more. And today is no exception. We're going to start letting you know some of the incredible opportunities and things that we get to do as a church body for Jesus this Christmas season. And we're going to start with Kim and Nikki are going to come up, and they're going to share that we're going to be doing Operation Christmas Child this year. So come on up and tell us what's happening, ladies.
Hi, church family. Yeah, so this year we're teaming up with Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child. And Jesus told us to go be witnesses to Judea, Samaria, and all the ends of the earth. And this is how we as a church can get to the ends of the earth through teaming up with Samaritan's Purse and Operation Christmas Child.
So today and for the next few Sundays, you have an opportunity to get a box, pack it, and bring it back, and it'll go out to a child in need. You can also do an online option if you'd rather not physically put together a box. So there's information on the tables out in the patio. So be sure and stop by, check it out. And you have until December 10th to fill your box and bring it back.
And we've been given 400 boxes, so I know we can do this. And the youth department has already started us with 43 filled. So go team.
All right, so every week, the next couple weeks, if you take a left outside of the sanctuary, they'll be set up right there. You can't miss it. And we're just thrilled to be able to just be a blessing to kids all over the world. Also coming up, ladies of Lakeside, we do a coffee and connection on Saturday mornings, the first Saturday of the month. So December 2nd this year for your coffee connection is going to be a Christmas party with the $10 to $15 gift exchange. If you want to come prepared for that, that's in 2 Saturdays from now, December 2nd. So that's going to be an awesome opportunity to kind of kick off the holiday season with the ladies of Lakeside. Also, you should know, Spirit of Christmas versus Christmas nights. All right, you're going to hear both of those thrown around a lot. Spirit of Christmas is downtown Lakeside. It's Saturday night, December 2nd. So if you are around Lakeside or you're from Lakeside, you live in Lakeside, you already know this. It is a crazy street fair. It is huge. And we get to be a big part of that because we bring carnival games and we do cookie decorating and all kinds of stuff down there. And probably 4,000 or 5,000 people come through. And it's awesome. So we'll have a team down there on Saturday night, December 2nd. Then surrounding that, December 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are Christmas nights at our Rancho campus. And if you've been to Christmas nights already, you know it's amazing. It's a great place for your oikos to bring them there. You can also serve. So if you want to serve any of those nights or even all 3 of those nights, you can sign up on the website. I think we have no, we don't. But you can sign up on the website to serve for that. There's going to be train rides. There's hot chocolate. There's a Christmas tree lighting. There's sledding. There's different events with music and concerts. It's an incredible evening. And so want to encourage you to, if not serve, to bring some friends and family to that. One of those 2 events are going to be amazing, and we can't wait to see people there. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, I know you're the early service, and so what that means is you probably don't want bratwurst right after service. I mean, unless you work the graveyard shift, you're like, what? We have pancakes for you after this service. We didn't want to try to force a hot dog or bratwurst on you after at 9 in the morning. So we are going to be serving you pancakes right after this service. Now, I do want to invite you back, if you'd like to come and be a part of our baptisms and have a hot dog or bratwurst, probably come back around noon or 12:15, and we'll be wrapping up 3rd service, and we'll be able to show you some amazing life transformations. We have over 20 baptisms today. It's going to be incredible. Yeah, absolutely. So I can't wait. I'll have to do a quick change, obviously, because this is not suitable tub attire. But we're excited to celebrate that many baptisms and then have this barbecue party afterwards. All right? So if you are ready to go, we're ready to jump in to our live feed. Pastor Jeremy is back, and so he's going to be sharing with us today. And just, I hope this doesn't keep you away, but would maybe, I don't want to say guilt you into coming back next week. I'll actually be preaching next week here on our stage. So looking forward to that. So pray for that, and hope to see you back next Sunday as well. Let's roll.